Hey y'all, it's the final anomaly, and today I bring you an Ojama deck that's just a bit different for the Theme Chronicle event. There is one card that is near and dear to my heart, and that is Dark Armed Dragon. I love that card. The only thing is that we can't actually add it to the Ojama deck because of the strats that it plays. So I went out and said, you know what, I want to play Dark Armed Dragon. Believe it or not, it's searchable in an Ojama deck. And so what I decided to do is add the Magician Souls package to the deck, guaranteeing that we could summon Dark Armed Dragon extremely easy. And not just that though, the Magician Souls package actually helps a lot with cards like Ojama and then drawing more cards. It's extremely consistent, it's very powerful. And so what I went ahead and did is I recorded this video about 2 days ago, but I wasn't feeling well. I was super low energy on the video, so I didn't post it. So what I'm going to do is I'll take one live match because we went in live, and I'll post that at the end of the video. We're going to go over some replays right now, and then I'll go over the deck list at the end of the video, and we'll go over why I made some of those choices for the deck list. Y'all, do me the favor, please like the video. It helps out a ton. It really gets the video out there, gets more people into the community, and it helps the channel out a lot, and I really would appreciate it, y'all. Thank y'all so much for that. Let's get into the video. Alrighty, so for the first match of the video, we are going up against Sword Soul in this match. They won the coin toss, so obviously they chose to go first. I was very surprised to see Sword Soul, given that there's so many cards that are banned. So I was kind of worried. I was wondering what kind of board he was going to come up with, but I did have the droplet in my hand, so I felt actually really good about this. And so they went ahead and did their link play here. They did when this came out, I thought, okay, they're going to get their tuner token out, but what could they go for? And they ended up going, I think, for, yeah, they went out for a negate. So they actually have a negate here, and I think they get to draw a card. They set 2. Now, I didn't know if that trap card, the one that pops a monster on the board, was banned or not. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and add do Magician Souls here. The reason I'm doing this is I want to see if they have a max C. Then we're going to do the Ojama match. We'll send Ojama Blue. They're going to go ahead and try to negate this. I'm going to chain it to Ojama match so that I have 2 Ojamas and 2 searches here. And then I'm going to chain Droplet to it. That way I can pull off both my Ojama matches and still also negate, but I only had to really use one Ojama to use both cards. So if y'all don't know that, you can send Ojama match with Ojama match. Actually, I think Shadow is the one that told me that once upon a time or a long time ago, and I didn't even realize it. So anyways, we go ahead and search both Ojama Blues. We get Armed Dragon level 3 and Pile Armed Dragon, I believe. Oh, whoa. Didn't we activate it twice? Or no, we actually got... Oh yeah, we got Pile Armed Dragon. I didn't see him there. So anyways, we go ahead and search Ojama Magic and Ojama Simulation with the first blue. The second blue crash gets us Ojama Match and another Ojama Simulation here. We're going to go ahead and use Ojama Match. We're going to go ahead and send Ojama Magic. And then we're going to do another blue for another crash here. We're going to go ahead and do this. And the reason I did this here is because we didn't have to do the third Ojama. We could have saved the life points, but I want to get Ojama Red because we're going to have the 3 vanillas and we haven't given up our normal summon. The nice thing here is you would be surprised the amount of people that use Imperm on Ojama Blue. I love it. It doesn't affect them because its effect activates that destruction in the grave. So I love it. Anyways, we're going to go into Ojama Red. We're going to summon all the vanillas here. We're going to go ahead and Delta Hurricane him. He's going to Called by the Grave, which I guess he just wants to go ahead and use it just in case. That way we can't use that on the follow-up. I don't know. But I'm surprised he didn't use that Called by with Ojama. Maybe he didn't know when he had to use it. Anyways, from here, we're going to go ahead and link away, and we're actually going to go into IP. And then we're going to go ahead and do this to be able to then go into... Ronin Raccoon, and I think IP is giving us our third Dark Monster here. We're gonna go ahead and use Ojama Simulation to bring out the ABC pieces, so B Buster, A Assault, C Crush Wyvern. Then we're gonna go into the Palatian here so that we can go ahead and search from his hand. That's one less card that he's gonna have now. So on top of the fact that we got rid of his entire board, now we're gonna dip into his hand. So we go ahead and get rid of that. It was another Called by the Grave. Don't know why he didn't just set that. I mean, I guess good for him because we dealt a Hurricane him away. We're gonna go ahead and go into Borg Blocker here. Then we're going to go ahead and activate the next Ojama Simulation. We're going to go ahead and get out XYZ. That way we can start making our way into ABC. So we got XYZ. Now I'm surprised he hasn't surrendered here at this point. We go ahead and go into B Buster, not B Buster, ABC. Then we're going into A to Z, so we have the negate. Now we're going to go ahead and do this so that we can go ahead and go into Mekk-Knight Crusadia. After Mekk-Knight Crusadia, we're going to go ahead and activate the token so we have a 4,000 attack token. Then we're going to special summon the Dark Armed Dragon. So we could have popped either way. We're going to go ahead and do this to draw. We're going to go ahead and get Dark Ruler No More for the follow-up. And then we're going to go ahead and draw another card. And I believe we draw a Max C here, which is just insult to injury here. No, we don't. We actually end up getting this. Oh, here's where it is. So now we do Pile Arm Dragon just for the additional draw, and we get a Max C. I was hoping for a Droplet. But this is the end board here, y'all. So we have the Max C to add insult to injury. We got 2 4,000 monsters. We got Dark Arm Dragon for the follow-up. Mega Knight Crusadia is Beast. And then we have at least a total of 3 negates here, and then if he continues to play, which he has 2 cards in his hand, we would have more negates with A to Z. This is just busted. It's super fun, and it's very, very, very strong. Anyways, he does this. I guess he still tries to play. We go ahead and negate it. Maybe he didn't realize I had negates on the board. You know, we have the original Herald. I guess he didn't realize that. And then he just surrenders at this point. Oh, no, he doesn't surrender. You know what? Props to this person for not surrendering. I thought he was going to surrender. I even thought he was going to surrender then. Anyways, we used Dark Arm Dragon's effect here. Go ahead and pop. And then now we go to destroy him. So we go ahead and attack. And we finish off with Dark Arm Dragon here. Gotta love it. GG's to the opponent. What a champ for not surrendering there. What a champ. Alrighty, for the second match, and y'all caught me drinking my tea. We drew 2 Ojama Magics and Magician Souls, y'all. Gotta love it. Now, the hand isn't that strong for going second. We are up against Madolche, which, guys, look at this. This is ridiculous, okay? Just look at this. This one single card here, Madolche Magellan, however you say that, does all of this. This one card enables all of this. Summoned a card, then searched a card, then exceed summoned. Then did this to be able to then exceed summon again. I believe this exceed monster here is going to allow them to now search a spell from their deck. I believe return from the grave to the deck. This is going to allow them to search a monster. The monster is going to allow them to special summon. They're going to activate this effect to then special summon again, then search the spell. Then they play the spell. Go ahead and return back to the deck, able to activate the effect again, special summoning again, now searching a trap card that will negate and return to the hand. Then they're going to link play. This was all from one monster. Wow. Wow, that's just craziness. Anyways, how do we out this board, y'all? How do we do it? Well, we do get a little lucky, I think. Oh, we actually don't. We don't get lucky. I thought I was going to draw Dark Ruler No More. That's not the case. Anyways, we go ahead and activate Illusion of Chaos, searching the Magician Souls, returning back the Magician Souls, the other Magician Souls we had. We go ahead and activate this. Now, guys, keep in mind, this is what lets us get Dark Arm Dragon. We have 1 Dark Monster in the grave already. This is the second Dark Monster. We only got to worry about 1 more Dark Monster. We go ahead and activate this to send both Ojama Magics to the grave here. Now, keep in mind, y'all, we would have gone +6 and then 2 more from the draws, but we did have an Ojama Green in the hand, so we're only going to take advantage of 1 Ojama Magic, but I wanted to do the draw 2 from Magician Souls, but they do negate it, so we don't take advantage. We don't get to draw these 2 cards, but we will be getting out 3 vanillas from the deck, and then on top of the fact that we already went ahead and got rid of the 1 negate that they had face down, so I feel really good here. Because we did a lot with just Magician Souls. We were able to get them to use their negate, and we were able to draw 3 here, which is pretty huge because we do have Link Spider and we can go into some plays here. So that's exactly what I'm going to do next. We can't take advantage of this, but anyway, we play Ojama Green. We're going to go ahead and use Ojama Green to get into Link Spider. We're going to go ahead and use Link Spider. We're going to go ahead and bring out Ojama Black. Now we have all 3 of the Ojamas in the grave. We're going to go ahead and go into Nightmare Phoenix here. We're going to go ahead and activate Nightmare Phoenixes here. No, I wanted to. I didn't realize that I could not target the field spell because one of these monsters has, I think it's this one here that doesn't let me target the field spell. So unfortunately we couldn't, but then I did do this so that we can go ahead and spin the Link monster. Then I'm going to go ahead and attack here. We're going to activate Ojama because we want to go into Ojama Blue combo. We send Ojama Yellow, search Ojama Blue, and Pile Arm Dragon. Now we have Ojama Blue. So we're going to go ahead and go into the Ojama Blue combo. If you guys are not familiar, I've had a few people comment in the comment section, how does Ojama Blue do all this? This is how he does this in the battle phase with Ojama Magic, searching and just continuing to loop the play until you search everything you need to get into the grave and into the hand. So Ojama Blue comes out again, does the attack. We're going to go ahead and search 2 more cards. Ojama Match is, of course, one of them. I think Ojama Magic comes into play. No, we get another Ojama because we already have the Ojama Magic. So we're just getting Ojamas into the grave at this point. And then we're going to get the second Ojama Blue. We're going to go ahead and get Dark Arm Dragon. He is searchable, like I said, y'all. He can be searched by Arm Dragon level 7, or he can be searched by Thunder, or he can be searched by Ojama Match. We go ahead and get the Ojama Simulations at this point. Now we go ahead and just clear one of the monsters from the board. He goes ahead and activates this. He's able to continue doing some things. Anyways, we activate the Ojama simulation, getting our monsters on the board. Now, you already know, more than likely, I think I'm going into Laplacian here, just because we can go ahead and get 3 cards out of here. We're going to get the field spell. We're going to get a monster. We're going to get a card from his hand. Laplacian and ABC is crazy, y'all. Laplacian and ABC is crazy. Get that card out of here. Get that card out of here. And get that card out of here, y'all. Then next, we're going to go ahead. This brings our third, guys, if you paid attention, that is our third dark monster in the grave now. So we go into Mech Knight Crusadia. We go ahead and activate Ojama simulation here. I'm just going to get some negates because I don't want to do Dark Arm Dragon unless, in case he's got an Abiru. Let's go ahead and let him wipe whatever he's going to do, so that way we at least have presence on the board. He doesn't. Now, we could have popped this with XYZ. I don't think we do, though. We go ahead and do this to draw cards. So we're going to get additional card. Or who knows? I may end up banishing them. Oh, he just surrenders because we had way too many pops here. XYZ pops, banished with B Buster Drake, pops with Dark Arm Dragon. We had an additional draw with Pile Arm Dragon. It's just incredible. Alrighty, so for this match here, again, we're going second. This is a going second deck. We actually got an amazing hand for going second. We have the Magician Souls. We have a special summon with Pile Arm Dragon plus a draw. We got Ojama Simulation, but we don't have any Ojamas, and then Forbidden Droplet. Anyways, we're playing against Gate Guardians. We go ahead and do this. We always do this in case they got the Maxi. That way we'll have some presence and they only draw one. We get to draw a card. It's Ojama. That is amazing. We go ahead and go into Magician Souls here. We activate Ojama, sending the Ojama red. We go ahead and search Ojama blue, and then we search Dark Arm Dragon because we have 2 dark monsters in the grave already. We go ahead and do this. I believe we're going to go into Phoenix. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and go into Phoenix here. Now, we are going to go ahead and send the Dark Arm Dragon. Oh, no, we send Droplet because we don't need it. They activate this. I thought we set the Dark Arm Dragon. I think there's a different play where we do that. Anyways, he goes ahead and activates this, but it still gets destroyed regardless. I think he's able. We're going ahead and go do Ojama Simulation. Now we go ahead and only have 2 in the grave, but that's all we need. If you play your cards right and you have a normal summoned, you can still get ABC out with just 2 Ojamas. You want to search the B and the C, which is I think what we're going to do. Anyways, they're continuing to play here. We go ahead and search the B and the C. Yeah, that is exactly what we do. We go ahead and link away here. This is going to let us do our search for A. Remember, we haven't normal summoned yet. We have IP Masquerade now. I believe that's our 3rd dark monster there at that point. We go ahead and search A Soul Core. Now we're going to go ahead and go into Nightmare Unicorn. And we're actually going to send away the A Soul Core. No, we go into Board Blocker. I think... Why did we go into Board Blocker here? I don't recall because we didn't have Unicorn anymore. But this will let me go into Dark Arm Dragon. So we're going to go ahead and pop away. We go ahead and pop that. Watch this, y'all. We pop so many things here. We pop that. That's our 3rd pop, right? We pop that. Well, then next, now I think we go into Unicorn. That's why I did that. I remember now. So that way we get another pop here because we have another monster that went to the grave. So we go ahead and pop the face down. This is just amazing. That's why I did that, was so that I could have a 4th pop. And not just that, you continue to just have pops. We go ahead and do this. We go ahead and get ABC out. Now we don't have a card in our hand, so unfortunately we cannot continue the play here. Now I did have the choice. I couldn't have gone to Mech Knight. Never mind. Here we don't have much, but the nice thing here is that there's only 2 cards in his hand, and we can separate ABC in case he gets a lot of presence on the board, and there's not much we can do. But it's Gate Guardian. He does have an incredible play here, though, that does scare me for just a little bit. He goes ahead and does this, bringing out his big 3750 boss monster. I'm already thinking in my mind, how am I going to out this? If he gets rid of Dark Arm Dragon, how am I supposed to out this? Now, if I draw a card, I won't be able to banish him because he'll stop the targeting. I don't know why he goes for Unicorn here. I would have ran over one of anything else here. We go ahead and separate this, but I feel pretty good now. I don't know why he went over Unicorn. He probably was thinking Access Code, but Access Code is banned for the event. Anyways, we go ahead and draw Illusion of Chaos here. So we're going to go ahead and go into ABC again. Now, we are almost out of cards in our extra deck. We go into Laplacian. Laplacian does not target. This is what happens. And that's GG's, y'all. We get from his hand. We get from the board. We get the field spell. That's GG's. I feel bad for the opponent. And then keep in mind, we have a dark monster in the grave. That is Unicorn. So we go ahead and just pop what he brings out. He activates this effect, bringing my attack down to 0. I guess he chose this versus the trap and spell effect because I wasn't going to do anything for him. Anyway, he's able to bring another monster onto the board. We're going to go ahead and activate Illusion of Chaos. We're going to go ahead and then do this. Return that back. We're going to go ahead and play Illusion of Chaos. And then I believe we have one more link. Oh, no. We have another dark monster that is Illusion of Chaos. Just look at all the pops, y'all. Who needs access code when you have Dark Arm Dragon for the event? It's ridiculous. It's for Dark Arm Dragon, and I don't know, man. The Illusion of Chaos Dark Arm Dragon with Ojamas in this event is something special. If you guys ain't getting, you know, that feeling like I'm getting, I don't know, it's like butterflies. It's crazy. It's crazy. Alrighty, y'all. So for this match here, the opponent selected for us to go first, but this is nice. Look at this. 2 Ojamagics, Magician Souls. This is +8 in our hand. We go ahead and activate Magician Souls. We get our first Dark Monster of the Grave. Special Summon Magician Souls. Send both Ojamagics. Now, they do manage to ash the Magician Souls, so our +2 here, +2 draws. Now, if we were able to draw these 2 cards, I think our going first board would have been crazy. But in this case, it was ash. We still go +6. It's not the amazing +6. It's 6 bricks. But it's 6 bricks that are out of our deck. So the next time we make a draw, it's going to be extremely fruitful, at least I hope. But I still feel good. We got the droplet, and the only deck we're really worried about is Crusadia going second. So the droplet's got to come in clutch here. And what are we facing? We are facing Sword Soul again. Seeing Sword Soul in the event, like I said, it's kind of crazy because I don't see what they go for here. Now, I did see earlier. So at this point, I'm thinking, what else? But it doesn't look like they have very much here. They go ahead and run over Magician Souls. Now they get to attack again, running over Ojama Blue, y'all. And at this point, it's GG's. I mean, we got Ojama Red. We got Oja Assimilation. We have all the vanillas. I don't know what else he's going to be able to do. We draw an Ojama Blue. I go ahead and activate Ojama Red. Now, he activates this card. It does banish the monster, but it does not negate the monster. So we go ahead and do this. We go into Link Spider. Now, this is very strategic, y'all. If you're going to play this game, go into Link Spider, then go into Nightmare Phoenix. Because we're not only going to get to destroy that back row, we're actually going to draw a card here. And so anyways, he does this. We get to draw a card because of Phoenix. Now doing this will let us spin and draw a card with Nightmare Unicorn's effect. So guys, keep that in mind. We drew 2 cards here just doing that. Then we go into Oja Assimilation. So I didn't slow it down for y'all. But you go into Link Spider, Nightmare Phoenix points to Link Spider, so you don't only get to destroy a card, you get to draw a card. And then use Link Spider and the other card to go into Nightmare Unicorn. Because they're linked, you get to draw another card. So just a bunch of drawing here. Anyways, we do this. We go ahead and use Oja Assimilation to be able to do the search and to be able to use it as cost. Now we're gonna go into Laplacian to get that last card that is in his hand. We just wiped his board. We wiped his hand. We wiped his entire career. This man is over. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get Mech Knight Crusadia, Special Summon Dark Arm Dragon, ABC, and then we're gonna go ahead and do this to do the extra draw. I'm just having so much fun. Can you tell? I'm having so much fun with this deck. It's nuts. It is nuts. It's just wow. And I love, we got to finish with the Dark Arm Dragon, y'all. We got to finish with them. Alrighty, and for the last match of the video, we are going first again. The opponent won the coin toss, selected for us to go first, but we got that Maxi for their turn. We got a droplet as a backup. We go ahead and activate this. We're able to search for Ojama Blue. We're not able to search for Pile Arm Dragon. Now here, I do get rid of the Arm Dragon, the Dark Arm Dragon, because I need presence on the board. And then I also want to draw a card here with the effect by sending the Arm Dragon level 3. We didn't get nothing, unfortunately, so we set the Ojama Blue and we set the droplet. This looks just like last turn, except for we go ahead and activate the Maxi. Now, unfortunately, they have the Called by the Grave. I am scared here because it is Crusadia, but we have the droplet, and that droplet needs to come in clutch. We need to figure out when, where. I think the opponent may have also misplayed, though, to be honest. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and fast forward through this so that they go through their Crusadia play. Of course, search, special summon Link, big fat juicy monster, and then try to go for a game. And so anyways, they're doing this, trying to do what they do. Oh, I wasn't still fast forwarding. Anyways, I think this is going to let them search a spell. Now here I was a little scared because they did search that spell there. That makes them unaffected. Target one Crusadia monster. You control the Crusadia monster is unaffected by card effects this turn. So if they chain it after my droplet, we're kind of cooked here. I am super worried at this point what exactly they're going to end up doing. There's the big boss monster. Go ahead and power him up. Beef him up there. He's going to be able to attack twice or whatever. We're going to go ahead and activate the droplet. The reason I did this is so that he doesn't take life points from me, so that I can Ojama Blue if I have to. Also, not just that, I was hoping he would activate that spell, and he did. I don't understand why he did. Maybe he thought my face down card was going to do something. Anyways, he does this. Now we're able to Ojama Blue. We're going to get the Oja match. We're going to go ahead and get the Oja Assimilation. The reason is we have all the Ojama cards we need, but we're going to put Oja match, and then we're going to play Oja Assimilation. Then we're going to link Oja match to it. This will let us get our Dark Arm Dragon back from the grave. And so we're going to go ahead and activate this. This is just to find out, what does he have. We're We're gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna send the, we ended up with an Ojama yellow, so we're not gonna chain it now. We're gonna go ahead and send the Ojama yellow. They're gonna go ahead and I believe this negates it, which is fine. I would rather that have been negated, the Oj assimilation. Now, luckily, we drew the Ojama yellow. If not, he would have ended up negating that. We're going to go ahead and go into ABC. You already know what's coming next. We're going to go ahead and draw a card here. I want to see what we can draw. Because I believe I want to go into... I believe I want to get rid of the back row before I do anything. And so I think that is actually what I go for. I go for Nightmare Phoenix here. I want to... Oh, no, I don't. I go into Borg Blocker. Why? I wonder why I do that. I go ahead and get the draw here. Oh, I want to be able to get the draw. I don't want to get rid of my droplet. So I go into Borg Blocker first, so that I get the effect of B Buster to then search Y Dragon Head so that I don't have to get rid of the droplet. Now I can get rid of that and go ahead and take it. Now I did this backwards, y'all. Keep this in mind. If I had done that the other way around, I actually would have been able to have 2 cards in my hand. I completely played that backwards. If not, I would have actually had 2 cards in my hand here, but it doesn't matter. And y'all might catch that if you guys know ABC. I could have ended up with an extra card in my hand. I chained those backwards. Doesn't matter. We still get a card in our hand here, but we would have had 2. This does get negated. It doesn't matter. We go into Mech Knight Crusadia at this point. So we Mech Knight Crusadia. And then I'm going to go ahead and go into ABC here. I'm going to go ahead and activate ABC's effect. We're gonna go ahead and banish the card on the far end. Go ahead and send Y Dragon Head. And then I actually... Oh, I forgot to activate Mech Knight Crusadia's effect here, but he surrendered before he found that out. Or should I say surrendered. But yeah, that's going to be it for the matches, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into the deck list. Alrighty, y'all, here is the deck list. We're going to have 2 Ojama greens, 2 Ojama yellows, 2 Ojama blacks, X Head Cannon, 3 Magician Souls, 1 Ojama red, 3 Ojama blues, 2 Maxis. We're going to have Armed Dragon Thunder level 3, Y Dragon Head, X Metal Tank, Z Metal Tank, A Assault Core, B Buster Drake, C Crush Wyvern, Dark Armed Dragon, the star of the show, Armed Dragon Thunder level 7, Pile Armed Dragon, 2 Illusion of Chaos, 1 Ojama Delta Hurricane, 3 Oja Magics, 2 Oja Simulations, 3 Dark Ruler No More, 3 Oja Matches, and 3 Forbidden Droplets. That's it for the deck there. Obviously, y'all know the strat. The whole point of the Magician Souls is to try to get the draws. Obviously, try to send Oja Magic to the grave. That way we can just go plus a million. And then, not just that, but it's our Dark Monsters to go ahead and get Dark Armed Dragon into the grave, which is searchable, y'all. Searchable by Armed Dragon Thunder level 7, or at least I think it is. I know I didn't display it, but it does say on there that you can add 1 Armed Dragon card from your deck to your hand. So it's searchable by 4 different cards in the deck. And not just that, but if you do get Piled Armed Dragon can send Armed Dragon level 7, which will activate the effect to then let you get the Armed Dragon or the Dark Armed Dragon. Just super amazing. Love it. Everything else is self-explanatory if you've been seeing how the deck works. If not, y'all check out the previous videos. I'm sure you'll get some Ojama gameplay knowledge there. For the extra deck, y'all, we have 1 XYZ Dragon Cannon. We have 2 ABC Buster Dragons. Now, keep in mind, Dragon Buster, you could put this up to 3 because there's a lot of cards in here you actually don't need. So if you have 3 of them, put them at 3. I have 3 of them too. A to G Dragon Buster Cannon, 1 Ronin Raccoon. We have Cat Shark. We have number C1 Numeron. Now, this didn't come into play, y'all, but this is a really good card to have in Ojamas for those cards that have targeting protection that you just can't get off the board, and you don't want them going to the grave. Joyous Melfi, Laplacian, y'all came in clutch. Actually, play Laplacian at 2 if you can. I only have 1, but if you can play Laplacian at 2 and you up Oja Simulation to 2, that's crazy. Or to 3, should I say. Link Spider, Nightmare Phoenix, IP Masquerena, Borg Blocker, Nightmare Unicorn, and Mech Knight Crusadia. And make sure when you use your links, y'all, you use them strategically. So whatever you're using for cost to pop the back row and spin with Nightmare Phoenix and Nightmare Unicorn, as y'all saw, you just get those cards right back from their draw effects. So super consistent, at least in the event. I love it. Now, no room for Ash Blossom because the deck already has a lot of bricks. I did get Maxi a few times, not a big deal. It wasn't more, I guess. It wasn't enough times that I got Maxi to justify the Ash Blossom bricks. And I didn't need to use it for anything but the Maxi. So up to you guys what you want to do with the deck, but I had a blast with it. It was extremely consistent. I haven't had this much fun in a long time, and we already got all the gems in the event. So we've already gotten every single gem for the event. Now we could still get the legacy tokens, or we can go and try to get the titles, which we may do later because I do have a secondary deck. That's also, I'm gonna have a short for it here soon. Hopefully I have somebody that's gonna work on that for me. But anyways, y'all, that is the deck. That is what I'm using for the Theme Chronicle event. Extremely fun. It's a new version of Ojamas because I've never thought to put... I've always thought about Dark Armed Dragon, but I've never thought about putting Magician Souls in there. So, pretty cool mix. I may actually have to think up some stuff. Normally, I had... what is the Golden Lord in there to get rid of Ojama Magic and a removal. But anyways, y'all, please like, comment, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned this Sunday for the 3rd episode of the Ojama to Master Rank series. Thank y'all so much. Love every single one of y'all. Catch you on the next one.